I'd like to first off wish everybody, it's Daryl King here at the Daryl King team, I'd like to wish everybody a Happy New Year 2022. You know, it's like deja vu. We're back down into lockdown. I mean, it's a crazy thing. You know, so we're hoping sooner or later then they can get things cleared up and get this thing figured out, because none of us like this or can appreciate this. But on this front, I'm going to talk about real estate, because now we have the numbers for 2021. And 2021, despite pandemic, was a record-breaking sales of 121,712 sales reported on the Toronto Real Estate Board. That blows out by 7.7 our record-breaking year of 2016. That had 113,040 sales. So, and it was up 28% compared to 2020. So, record demand last year was up against a constrained supply of listings, because that's the biggest problems. The new listings was up 6.2, but a lesser annual rate than sales. The result was extremely tight market condition and an all-time high average selling price of $1,095,000 on an increase of 17.8% compared to the 2020 record of $929,636. You know, despite continuing waves of COVID-19, demand for ownership housing sustained a record pace in 2021. Growth in many sectors of the economy supported job creation, especially in positions supporting above average earnings. Adding to this was the fact that borrowing costs remained extremely low. So these factors supported not only a continuation in demand for ground-oriented homes, but also a resurgence in the condo segment as well. You know, tight market conditions prevailed throughout the GTA and Greater Golden Horseshoe in 2021, with a lack of inventory noted across all types. So the result was intense competition between buyers and agents, and it's hard on everybody. Pushing selling prices up by double digits year over year. Looking forward, the only sustainable way to moderate price growth will be to bring on more supply. History has shown that demand side policies such as additional taxation on principal residents, foreign buyers, small scale investors have not been sustainable long-term solutions to housing affordability. So, you know, one sales trend that stood out in 2021 compared to 2020 was the resurgence in demand for homes within the city of Toronto. You know, overall sales in 416 area code was up substantially, greater annual rate of 36.8% compared to sales growth for the surrounding Greater Toronto Area, GTA suburbs, to their 23.6%. The market recovery in the condominium apartment segment was a key driver of this trend. So the condo market drove it up like crazy. You know, now we look at December, now there was a bit of a halt. In December, GTA Realtors reported 6,031 sales, a strong historical but still down by 1,000 transactions, minus 15.7%, compared to the record of 7,154 set in December of 2020. So that's something to watch. You know, over the same period, listings were down 11.9%. So the average selling price was up by 24% annually to a total of $1,157,849. So, you know, if we look, sales in December were down 15.7. New listings were down basically 12%. Active listings down 59%. Average price up 24.2%. So, you know, if we look in the big city of Toronto for sales, you can see that these numbers have jacked down compared to the earlier months that we were looking at. So Toronto had 2,395 sales. And their average price was $1,023,029. Remember, that's average. That's accumulation of everything. So be straight with that. Then you look at the city of Peel. They had 1,236 for an average price of $1,189,424. So their average price has now surpassed Toronto's average price, right? And then you look up where I'm at here in York Region, we had 1,051 sales and our average price is jacked all the way up to $1,425,366,000. So really getting really crazy out there. Then you look at Halton Region, and they had 490 sales for an average of $1,343,098. And then you go to Durham Region. Even Durham Region's cooled off a little bit in December. They had 671 sales, but their average now is over that $1 million mark, $1,033,032. So their prices have just been blowing right up the gap. So they're basically, their average, City of Toronto is $1,023,000, their average is $1,033,000. And that's because of more condos in the City of Toronto that drag that price down. But that's how far Durham's come up. Then we look at, you know, Simcoe County, again, it's such a difficult thing because of the two boards. But on the Toronto board, 159 sales happened there, and their average is just blown up over $1,165,492. And, you know, it's just the lack of supply, low interest rates, and the demand is so high. So, you know, what do we predict in 2022? Things are pretty going to move pretty much like 2021. You know, lack of demand, but still a very high demand. Interest rates are probably not going to go too far. They're talking about increasing them, but you know, it's the really thing that's keeping the economy going. So for 2022, I want to wish you and your family the very best health and prosperity and everything else, and hopefully we can get this under act, that we can see people and get back to normalcy. Anything on real estate related, by all means, give us a call at 905-907-5464. Our home's at darylking.com. Take care, all the best. Bye-bye.